We've been taking a look at all of the trends that have been making headlines, that have been driving social media, and that are going to drive our buying habits as well. Now, one man who certainly has his finger on the pulse, the owner of Flux Trends, Dion Chang, has released a bit of a list with our 10G wear, looking at what is going to be big this year.
Absolutely.
Dion Chang may not be a weatherman, but he certainly has a flair for predicting which way the winds will blow for some of today's top trends. Today, he shares with us his forecast for 2014. How important is it for businesses to understand what effect popular trends will have on their businesses?
I think trends used to be, say, 5 years ago, just kind of a nice to know, and now we're changing from an industrial into a technological and a knowledge revolution, and that changes everything. So all of your kind of old templates of business that have been standing firm for 40, 50 years are simply being washed away, and we're entering a new world order, and there is no rule book, and we're rewriting the rules as we go along.
Dion's top 10 list included a range of topics, notably retail disruption, data pollution and the Buddhist geek, social media commerce, and the ever-growing selfie movement.
Pope's done his first selfie. We saw Obama doing a much-discussed selfie at the Mandela Memorial Service. It's a deeper trend than just sort of Instagram and taking pictures of yourself and sharing them with your friends. And people are starting to shift through what they find important and what is not. And that introspection has come out in this strange manifestation.
A lot of the trends focus on data pollution. Can you tell us about some of them?
The data that we are starting to consume and produce on a daily basis has become so vast that it's actually becoming counterproductive for companies. Forward thinkers are looking at data pollution as a real negative and looking at almost as an environmental thing, but in cyberspace. So you've got to kind of clean up the data, you've got to try and stop producing so much and getting rid of the clutter.
What is your top tip for those who just want to unplug from all the noise?
We don't monotask because you get distracted all the time. You're busy with an email, which is already a distraction. You're supposed to be preparing for a meeting, and suddenly, we'll just check the Twitter feed and I'll just check the Facebook feed. And what they're saying, it's part of that data pollution. If we just try and actually focus and be present at one thing. So busy parents know that as well. It's like they say when they're with their kids, they're with their kids. You're not on your phone, you're not everything like that. And I think it's a good lesson for us to try and do that and calm it, because it's just going to get worse, and you really have to tame the beast, and the big beast is that technological beast.
The beginning of the year is a great time for self-evaluation for any person or business. It might be worth your while to consider whether you're simply watching these trends go by or using them to your advantage.